Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to do a little spiky succulent. I don't know about you, but in my area everybody's going nuts over succulents right now, so I've been making a lot of them. They're so fun, easy, and super fast. So I've mixed some gum paste and fondant, about 50-50, colored it green, and I'm rolling it quite thin because I want it to be really spiky. Now I'm going to reach for a daisy fondant cutter, just a regular old flower cutter, and I'm going to cut two. Once I have the two, I'm going to take my ball tool and stretch out each little individual petal ever so slightly. So I thin the middle and I thin each petal individually, just very gently. Now I'm taking a small pair of scissors and I'm going to cut each petal in half lengthwise, just about all the way to the center. Working my way around, cutting every single petal. Alright, I'm just giving them another little stretch with the ball tool, very gently, super soft here. Now I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to go around and I'm going to pinch the end of each individual spike that we just made. Now I've made these little buds that are on wires ahead of time to make sure they're nice and secure. This one's a little long, so I'm going to cut it short. So I made these last night, so they'll be nice and dry. And I take our little flower we just made and I use a little edible glue, very, very little. And I like to kind of roll my brush around and make it sticky rather than wet. Then stick our stem through and gather the little petals up and around the little bud we made earlier. And I'm going to set that aside and start working on our second layer. Oh, my own little creation. I filled a little canister of beans, just black beans, and they really help hold the shape. So on to the second layer. Again, I'm using the ball tool to stretch each individual petal. This time I'm adding or using a little more pressure than I did with the first one because I want these to be a little wider and longer. And you'll see why in just a minute. So I'm going to thin down the center, thin the petals, using just a little more pressure than I did on the first one. Then I'm going to pick it up and again cut each petal lengthwise right down the middle, all the way around. And then again, I'm going to go around and pinch each individual spike just so it's nice and pointy, for lack of a better term. I like them to be pointy. The spikes are pointy. Pointy spikes. Okay, one last time I'm just giving it a good thinning in the middle, and then I'm going to reach for the edible glue, swirl the brush around to make a nice sticky base, and then I reach for the flower we just made and push the stem through and wrap those up and around the first layer that we just did. See how easy this is? And they're so cute. Oops, broke a petal. No worries. You'll never know. Now I stick them back in this little container of beans to hold its shape for a little bit to firm up. and then I'm going to color the edges a little bit with a little luster dust. So just kind of arranging those a little bit so they can sit and dry. So now I'm gonna use a little bit of dust. I've got some purple and some red. I'm emptying some out just on a paper towel. I'm using a brush. It's not small, it's a little short, but it's quite full. So I'm just going to get a little on the ends, and then I'm going to touch the very, very tip of our little spiked succulent we just made. Just the very tip's gonna go around and give them a pop of color. Now you can make as many layers as you wish. Get these bigger and bigger, or you can do them with just one layer. You have full creative control, whatever you want. There are no rules, but they're so fun and so easy. Back into the beans to firm up just a little bit more. And that's it. Super fast, super fun, and adorable. People love them. If you make them, send me a picture. I'd love to see your creations. See you on the next video.